With the release of Sailing, Jagex has just added a brand new range offhand to the game, the Aquanite Hopper. It provides positive range bonuses alongside a 10% chance to duplicate a shot from a crossbow, with 67% reduced damage, accuracy, and chance of triggering a special effect from an enchanted bolt. It has 0 defense bonuses across the board, but it does have +1 range strength and +12 range accuracy. And today, we're gonna test it out. Okay, now for the fun part. It says it's going for 60 mil on the GE tracker. This is day 2 of Sailing. Let's see if we can get it for 60 mil. Oh my god, exactly for 60 mil. Dang, that was expensive. The account I'll be testing it out on today is my level 100 combat, nearly maxed range tank. My apologies for not having Elite Void for this video. My range tank just got 100 combat when I hit 77 defense. Actually, just a couple days ago when I was doing my anti-PKING video on the range tank. If you haven't seen that, please go check it out. It's awesome. Alright boys, let's see how the hopper looks in hand. Oh baby, dude, the staple gun has been acquired. It actually looks kind of ridiculous, but I kind of like it at the same time. The handheld vacuum cleaner. I'm going to be testing it out in a couple different places on monsters and PVM. See if we can get some big hits, then we're hitting the Rev Caves. Alright, the first place I'm going to be testing it out on is Black Dragons, only because I want to use it with the Dragon Crossbow, see if we can see some big hits, and Black Dragons have quite a bit of HP, so we're going to have a lot of chances to see it proc. Now just a quick FYI, in the blog post for the Aquanite Hopper, the dev specifically stated the Aquanite Hopper should add a noticeable increase to your damage output, opening up more options to use crossbows, particularly for mid-game accounts where the defensive capabilities of a shield aren't required. But it won't replace the Twisted Buckler as the existing BIS ranged option at the top end. So what that means is, averaged out, the accuracy and the range strength of the Buckler should always win on paper. But where I think this item is going to really shine is when we're PKing, because I don't think many people are going to be expecting to get hit with extra damage from a crossbow. Alright boys, let's give it a try. Hot up. Send a spec. 41. Okay, no proc. Hopefully we see 157. Alright, well, we're absolutely obliterating these guys. Is it me, or does it seem like it's like shooting faster? Holy crap. Okay, we just destroyed this dragon. Okay, it just procced. Did you guys see that? It procced again. The procs were barely hit anything, but it did proc. It looks super cool as well. Okay, look, 25-7. Dang, dude, it looks awesome when it procs. But what I'm waiting to see is like a 45-15 or something, you know what I'm saying? We need some more damage, but it definitely looks cool. It doesn't proc that often. I think it's a 1 out of 10 chance or something. But it definitely looks badass. 64. Oh, dang, that was just a single hit. Okay. Okay, it proc 30-0 though. Here's the thing, the second bolt has such reduced accuracy and damage that I feel like it has a hard time even hitting. Now these guys do have high defense, so maybe I should test it out on something with lower defense. 65, I think that's, yeah, single bolt. Well, this account is strong as hell. I used to farm these guys back in the day on the release of Old School for Visage, and I did not have this much DPS. Alright, well, I gotta be honest, the procs that you guys have seen is all that's happened yet. So the chance for it to actually happen is definitely not that high. PVM wise, I think you're better sticking off with the... Oh, it did proc right there. I think that was a 29-13. I think you'd probably be better off sticking with the Buckler, because the Buckler is guaranteed extra strength and accuracy every bolt. Now, if you're, just like the blog said, if you're a mid-game, especially in Iron Man, I could see this being kind of fun to use, maybe on a Slayer task, if a crossbow is your main weapon, let's say. But, I don't know, guys. It's a tough sell. Okay, 46-0. See, that's the thing. I guess I could go try it on something with lower defense, because the second proc is almost never hitting. Alright fellas, the next place we're testing it out is Vorkath. I'm hoping, because Vorkath doesn't have that high of defense bonuses, and it has a lot of HP. I'm hoping we can see some giant proc. Let's send a spec first off. 0, unlucky. Okay, 57, but a 0 proc. See, if that was like a 57 and, I don't know, a 23 or whatever, that would be like an 80. Alright, there was a proc, 3018. Alright, well that was our first kill. I only saw one proc, which is a 3018. Excuse the horrible time. I was praying the wrong thing and got smacked like 355s. To be honest, I would much have preferred to just have my Dragonfire ward. The thing is, the chance for the second bolt proc to even activate is just so low. But now let's go use it in the Rev Caves. Alright, before I head out to the Rev Caves, I'm going to be just testing it on my other account to see how often the bolts actually proc and how much damage we could possibly do. Alright, let's pot up, rigor on, and start off with a spec. Okay, 19, super low. 45, 54. Okay, the regular bolts are just destroying me. Okay, that was our first one and it was a 14-0. Like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even wearing any armor on my other account. And I didn't reduce our defense with Zammer. Okay, 31-16. Okay, that's a good sign, but we need bigger DPS. I want to see like a 54-25 or something. Yeah, it's just really not looking good, guys. I mean, that's like, I don't know how many bolts, probably 20 plus, and not one proc. I mean, I know it's going to go down in price, but for 60 mil, like, definitely. Okay, that's our first proc, and it's a 42-1. This is test number 2. I mean, that was, again, like 12 brews, and yeah, I mean, one proc, and it's a 42-1. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go head out to the Rev Caves. Now, the setup I'm going to be using is I'm going to be main-handing the Volatile as my magic weapon because I want the people we're on to be scared of our magic more than our range. So then we have more chances to hopefully get some bolts off on them and in turn see some big damage. Also, once we skull up, we're going to be risking 60 mil, but the Hopper only counts as 50k and we bought it for 60 mil. So really we'll be risking 120 mil. And as always, the goal is don't die. Oh my gosh, boys, look at this. Perfect target to try it out on. Alright, let me send a volley. And then hopefully he's scared. Oh my god. He's definitely going to be scared of that. What did I just get hit by? 38, you're dead. Bro, you're supposed to protect from magic. You're getting destroyed. Well, that didn't go well for him. Oh yes, please, come on, teleblock this guy. Yes. I think it's a pure as well. 7. That's not good. Come on, big proc. 16. It did proc, actually. It has 16-5. It procced again, 33-1. 43. Oh, see, that's when we needed to proc. 39. Well, he's dead. He said sad. Okay, well, that's 2 people down. We did see some procs, but they just weren't big enough. 420k and 127k. Yikes. Okay, this guy looks like he doesn't have the best defenses. He's probably got better magic defense than he does range defense, actually. Oh, he's got a Din's Bulwark. Oh, that's not good. 68 volatile. Oh man, see, that's when we... Oh, 56! Okay, not even a double. Nice. Off. Ooh, 27-14. That's actually our best one yet. 25. Okay, a proc right there, but it was a 0 as the second bolt. Boys, look at this level 86. Look at this guy. We gotta fight. How are you not dead? And your Menophyte remedies out, little brother. I would like to use the Hopper against him, but I really can't because I can't I can't sacrifice those defense bonuses for a possible proc with extremely reduced. Oh my god, a 50. Are you smited? He thinks he can pick up food. You can't. 35. KO. Oh man, he's good with the praise. Oh my god, that was off prayer as well. He said a rematch. How did? Oh, he's not. Love the content. He said a rematch. Bro's not even freaking. What? What are you trying to school trick me, brother? I'm already schooled. Come on, let's see a pro. Oh, 28-4. You see what I mean? It pro. Oh, back to back. Boys, that's our first back to back. 50. Bro, I don't even care that the damage was so bad on those procs, because just the fact that you can hit a back-to-back, 52 proc, no. You see, if it procced, that extra damage would have been the KO. Well, okay, look at this. $66. 0 volley. That hurts. Proc? No. Okay, it actually procced once. Didn't hit anything. Hit him again, hit him again. Dead, proc. No! You see what I mean, guys? Oh, man. Oh, it's just so unreliable. Like, if it would have procced in that exact moment, that would have been the kill. All we need, he was 2 HP. So all we needed was a 2 HP proc. And it's just such a letdown, honestly. Oh, 19-0. Okay, it's proccing. It's proccing. Are you out? Procced again, 0-0. I think he's dead right here. The volley. Nope. No avarice either. Dang it. Well, it was cool. It procced a couple times. Didn't do like any damage, but cool nonetheless. Dare I even try to go for a guy in full thorax? Who knows if this is even going to hit? This might actually be a good target. Ooh, okay. 34-38. Bro, you're about to die. You dead? 40. We just 3 hit him. What the hell? Right through full thorax as well. And the best and most ironic part is we didn't even get one proc. All right, we've got 330k, not bad. 729k, that's already over a mil, and 120k from the guy with no items. Beautiful, over 1.2 mil. A proc to 42-0 on that guy. See, like right there could have been the KO. 13-0. Give him a reason to protect magic. 28. 44. He's smited. And he's dead. Well, we killed him so fast. We did see one proc, but it was I think a 0-0. Kelly blocked him. Beautiful. He's got 86 HP, boys. Big bolt, big proc. Oh, 0. Proc 0-0. He's dead. Wow, okay, he's dead. We got one proc off. Dang, we got one proc off and it was a 0-0. Either way, we killed him. I really thought we could smite that chain mace. All right, let's see some loot, gentlemen. We got 488k, not bad. And then 1 mil, not bad. Let's see the key. Yeah, 1 mil, yeah. Okay, that's 1.5 mil. We'll take that all day. No way, this level 102 is still here. Bless his heart. This is our chance to see a big proc, please. $43. Volley, a 7 volatile. Bro, what? Oh, you're dead, my friend. Dead to the entangle. I think that's the first time I've ever killed someone with an entangle. 400k, not bad. Oh, guys, this... Okay, if we don't see a giant proc on this guy, then I think I'm done here, because this is a 1 defense. 73 volatile. Oh my god. I think he's dead. Oh, how do you live? 18-9. Okay, dang it, he's dead. We killed him too fast. Damn, dude. 73 volatile, though. That was sexy as hell. 64. Bro, you better start protecting from magic. You're dead. You see that? If you had just protected from magic, we could have chanced you with a bolt, and you probably would have lived. For now. Alright, we've got 2 keys. 454k and 614k. That's over a mil again. Beautiful. You're dead. Yeah, we got the kill, but no proc, man. I think this is the guy who doesn't protect from range. Maybe I can get a big bolt into a dragon throwing axe. Let's see. I was about to say he might spec proc 50. Oh, it actually procced with the throwing axe. Alright, let's see some loot. 400k. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to end today's video. Trust me, guys, I wish it was more exciting than it was. I was really thinking that... I knew it wasn't going to proc that often, but I was really thinking at least when it did, it was going to be able to hit. Not only does it proc almost never, but when it finally does, it almost never hits. We tested it on Black Dragons, we tested it at Vorkath, we tested it on my alt account, just spam eating food, and it barely was proccing. And now we've tested it on about 25 people in the Rev Caves. So honestly, just like the blog said, stick with the buckler. Now let's see how much money we're gonna lose. I bought it for 60 mil. If I can get back 50 mil, I'll be happy. 50, okay, 52.7. We only lost 8 mil using it. I'm actually extremely happy. I was scared this thing was gonna be like 30 mil and we just lost 30 mil. Nope. We only lost about 7.5. And if you check the loot tracker, we PK'd 5 mil in 20 PKs in the Rev Caves. Though we really only lost like 2.5 mil. That's a win. The verdict is, if you're a high level, I mean, you're better off using a Dragonfire Ward, a Buckler, basically anything than that. But I definitely could see it being fun for someone like an Iron Man, let's say, who's only got a Rune Crossbow or an ACB so far. It's just fun to use it and hope for a proc. Maybe on a Slayer task, I don't know. Maybe we'll see more people dropping videos finding better uses than I did. My plan was to go use it in Bounty Hunter, Bench PKING after the Rev Caves, but honestly it did so bad in the Rev Caves that I don't even think it's worth using it in Bounty Hunter. Because I'm level 100 combat, so on Bounty Hunter I'll only be fighting level 10 or 95 to 105s, and their defense is going to be pretty nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment on the video. It really helps out. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We have a ton of content already on the channel. You name it, we got it. We got from scratch series, 24-hour challenges, PK videos, anti-PKing, PVM guides. We got it all. And if you're looking for a cool place to come hang out, we got the TSN Friends Chat. Anyone can join. All that we ask is you're chill and respectful. Other than that, all you gotta do is type in TSN, and hopefully we'll see you in there. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.